Hi, I'm Megan Dooley. I'm a senior at Loyola College, or forgive me, University of Maryland. You know, I'm still one of those people who are getting used to the name change. This summer, I won a National Fellowship Scholarship for a novel that I'm writing. And not only did I use the money to do some research on what an author needs to do in order to publish, I visited the setting of where the novel takes place several times because I did a lot. And, well, here's all I have to say. And after, you could take a look at some souvenirs, mainly from author T.A. Barron, who was really happy about what I was awarded, basically, but some authors have given me some advice. So, let's begin. First with the picture, Harry Potter reference. Also a very nice metaphor of life, hitting a brick wall full force. That's what it's like to be a first-time author. You have to infiltrate, well, not exactly infiltrate, but you have to do many steps in order to bring forth your manuscript and bring it forth to publishing companies. Okay. And so, let's all say that you have finished your opus, Magna Opus, or Magna Carta? No, not exactly. I'm a history minor, so I will throw in some terms. So you have finished your Magnum Opus, and so you think it's all smooth sailing after you finished it. You can just kick back, relax, and send that baby off and have publishers and agents salivating at your feet because you are obviously the next big thing. And your book will be so popular, so good, that Stephanie Meyer will sparkle in envy. And please tell me you didn't say yes to any of those. Okay. Only a few authors have attained instant success. For us other non-privileged folks, we have quite an uphill battle ahead of us, consisting of stress, depression, rejection, constant paranoia, all stemming from the scary process of dutifully waiting by the mailbox for your ultimatum. But don't worry, baby, pills for that now. So what happens after the manuscript is completed? It's always a good idea to know what exactly you are signing up for. You should adequately prepare yourself for what many authors look upon as their harshest struggle of their life. Enclosed are stories from authors Mandy Hubbard, T.A. Barron, Sherrilyn Kenyon, and Ellen Potter. Mandy Hubbard is a first-time author who published Fraud and Prejudice. T.A. Barron has put forth a multitude of books, has been writing for over 24 years, and has over 24 novels out in circulation. Sherrilyn Kenyon is an author known for the Dark Hunter series. She also has another name, Kinley McGregor. And Ellen Potter is a young children's author. She is the author of Olivia Kidney. And so, I don't know how many of you know what a manuscript is, but it's your story, and it has to be fully completed in order to go on to the next step, which is inquire for an agent. If you don't have your manuscript finished, the agencies will remember your name. And there are a few things that you should consider before determining if your manuscript is finished. And this is what has helped me a lot when I was writing my own story. Are you writing the story as an extension of yourself? And I just left my music here. It's important that you write only and solely for yourself. The minute you begin writing for someone else, your non-existent audience, the story will lose a crucial element. An author must be able to step back from their work and truly appreciate it, what it is for, as an extension of your own creativity and genius. Some members of the audience will be able to detect a falsehood of the story if you write in order to appease others, and it won't settle with the more intuitive readers. Also, from Mandy Hubbard, she says, strongly discourages posting any part of your unfinished or finished manuscript online. A lot of publishing agencies are very skittish about it because they do not want any copies or versions of your story floating around on the World Wide Web because that will make them lose profit, which is a lesson I learned. And T.A. Barron from The Lost Years of Merlin endorses that one should focus most on the setting and the believability of the characters. And from when I visited Deerfield, I realized that I misjudged the character of the town and the people. And it really helped me because if I put forth the book as it was, the residents of Deerfield would have been going, "Nah," at the novel. You're supposed to laugh. I'm very nervous. So T.A. Barron stresses that setting is the most important element of your book. It's a proven fact that we are all influenced by our backgrounds and what our surroundings are. I am very different from a girl named Annie who's from New York City. She's loud and New Yorkish, and I'm from the sticks. So I view things like Baltimore as a huge opus. So if the story happens to take place in reality, such as you choose Lutherville, you have to research the area in order to get a proper vibe or feel of the people and the culture there, because each town is different, and each state is different. And not only does it enhance the credibility of your own story, but it also pleases the locals to know that the author who selected their hometown did their research. We all know that we love our hometowns and would be a little unhappy if someone miscategorized it or made a mistake about it. And it also makes it easier for the writer to predict what his or her characters might do when confronted with an obstacle. If you're writing from point blank, from a town that you have no idea of, and your character lives there, you don't have a great idea of what they do. Even if you have their personality down set, sometimes surroundings play a key factor in your decision making. If your story takes place in a fantasy world, the process is only harder, since audience who are very into fantasy want to fully immerse themselves into your made-up universe. That was an incredibly long tangent. I apologize.